Hello and welcome to pmclounge.com. Today we are talking about the cost of quality. Now, if you're into reading articles rather than watching video, first link in the description will take you to a related article on this topic. And the second link in the description is going to take you to the entire playlist of quality management knowledge area, all the videos that we have done so far. So first and second links, very important. With that being said, let's get started. Quality comes at a cost, and there's no denying that fact. But what exactly is this cost of quality? So it includes all the costs incurred over the life of the product. And this is important. Incurred over the life of the product, not just the project. So you may finish that project. The outcome of the project could be a product. The entire lifetime of that product, whatever cost that you incur in terms of quality, is known as the cost of quality. Now, cost of quality is equals to cost of conformance plus cost of non-conformance. So there you have the equation. Cost of conformance plus cost of non-conformance. Let's look and understand what do these two costs mean. So cost of conformance is basically the cost of preventing failure. Remember the word preventing. So when you're preventing failure, it means that you are spending money on cost of conformance during the course of the project. You have not finished the project. During the course of the project itself, you are spending money to make sure that you prevent failure. That is precisely cost of conformance. Now, there are two types of conformance costs. Number one is prevention costs. So you do training, train the employees. You do documentation so that everything is documented. The end users, as well as the engineers, everyone, the project team, everybody knows what is being done. Equipment, if any specific equipment are required for, completing your project, they come under prevention costs. Time to do it right. If you need more time to deliver the project right, do it. And that may come under prevention costs. Now, the other costs are appraisal costs. So that's where testing comes into the picture. That's where destructive testing loss come into the picture. That's where inspections come into the picture. Now, like I mentioned in our previous video on quality, a lot of people think quality is equals to testing. And here you can see how that is just one part of testing. Now, secondly, what is destructive testing? I think if you have ever seen a car being tested, crash tested, they crash the car to test the airbags, to test how safe the seat belts are, testing like that is known as destructive testing. So that is also part of appraisal costs. And then inspections, of course, you're already aware of how you inspect the end product of a project. So all these costs are known as conformance costs. So of course there is a cost of non-conformance as well, and there will be types of non-conformance costs. So let's look into it that. But before we move there, let me remind you all PMP courseware articles and videos are available on this link, pmclounge.com/PMP training. So do check that out. So the cost of non-conformance is the cost incurred because of failures. Cost of conformance was the cost that you spend to prevent failure. Now, when the failures occur, the cost that you incur, that is the cost of non-conformance. So I hope that's clear. Now, this is the money spent during and after the project. So conformance cost could arrive during the project. While you're doing the project, you may incur some failures, and to resolve them, you are basically incurring cost of non-conformance. And after the project, once your product of the project is out in the market, customers may report some issues. And if there are issues and you need to fix those issues, they are basically part of cost of non-conformance. Now, there are two types of non-conformance costs as well. First is internal failure costs, which results in rework, which results in scrap, What does rework mean? So you are working on the project and you realized that something is not working and you need to do rework. That kind of rework is an internal failure because the product of the project is not out yet. So you're working on rework, you are basically incurring non-conformance costs. Then there's scrap, which means you have created something which cannot be fixed, and that is scrap. Creating scrap also costs money. That money is the cost of non-conformance. Second is external failure cost. So liabilities, if there are any liabilities that your company may have because of the product of your project, then that comes in as part of external failure cost. Warranty work, if your company provides certain warranty, let's say a year warranty for a product, then if there's something that fails during that warranty period, you have to do the work, and that cost is non-conformance cost. Lost business, of course, if the customer moves to your um, competition, that's lost business. That also is a part of non-conformance cost. Now, the one last thing that you should consider and remember always, and this is important from PMP exam perspective as well, and that is the cost of conformance should be less than cost of non-conformance. As a project manager, you should be eyeing, your target should be to make sure that the cost of conformance is less than the cost of non-conformance. So that's all that we had in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned what cost of quality, also known as COQ, is. Do hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to stay notified whenever we upload new content. As always, don't forget to check out the website pmclounge.com, your number one free PMP resource. Thank you.